Right now on the NBC5 News at 10, just like the cardiac Bears, Illinois lawmakers are taking it down to the final minutes in the fourth quarter. Will there be a comeback plan to keep the Bears in Illinois, or will the team build their new stadium in Indiana? Good evening. I'm Allison Rosati.
Those are all good questions. Good evening. I'm Stephen Holt. Thanks so much for joining us. Midnight, yes, the looming deadline in the spring session coming up in Springfield in just about 2 hours from now.
Not a 2-minute warning, but a 2-hour warning. We do have team coverage for you tonight on this story. We have everything here in Chicago, as well as what's happening in Springfield, as well as Arlington Heights. Let's get to Paris Schutz. He's going to give us a live update from the state capitol right now. Paris.
Allison, it's like the final possession of the fourth quarter here for the state of Illinois, and they're on their 50-yard line attempting a Hail Mary with this brand new bill, which we have been told will be filed within the next couple of minutes. For all you legislative geeks out there, Google HB 958 or go to ilga.gov, HB 958. That's where you'll see all the specific language of this new Hail Mary proposal. This comes after a day of furious back and forth debates and meetings. Gone is the original mega projects bill because Senator Bill Cunningham last night emerged saying we just don't have the votes for this bill, so we have to go to Plan B here. Some Chicago Democratic state senators effectively killed it with their opposition, saying we don't want to support the Bears leaving Chicago for Arlington Heights. So in now is this idea of a publicly owned stadium, just like Soldier Field and similar to what's being offered in Indiana. So here are the details. The Bears would be required to finance the construction of this stadium on their own, but then they'll turn it over to a new municipal stadium authority, and then they're going to have to lease the stadium that they built. The reason for that is a public building does not have to pay any property taxes. So this gives the Bears a property tax certainty that they're craving. And this bill narrowly applies to Cook County municipalities of 70,000 or more. That means Arlington Heights and Chicago, or potentially a couple others like Cicero or Evanston if they really wanted to jump in the game. Now, the House sponsor of the original mega projects bill says, you know what, he's open to this. The Senate sponsor, Bill Cunningham, says this is a model that has been proven to work.
This approach would allow municipalities municipalities of a certain size to set up their own stadium authority, which would then allow the Bears, should they choose to enter into an agreement with the municipality, to privately finance the stadium, and then the stadium would be owned by the municipality. Because it would be a public building, it would not pay any property taxes.
What we want to do is keep the Bears here in the city of Chicago, in the state of Illinois. But if this mechanism gives them what they need in Arlington Heights, and they'll make that decision. If it gives them what they need in Chicago, and for some reason some of those conversations we had are more fruitful, it will be here. Our job, I think, is to create the mechanism to keep them here in the state.
So it's all in the hands of the Senate right now. Cunningham says the Bears have been briefed on this, but he doesn't know their position on it. And can this happen in under 2 hours? We're told, yes, it can. This might get fast-tracked right to the floor of the Senate. Republicans have told me some of their members would support this. So what happens in the House? Will Speaker Welch say, yes, we'll support this too, or no, we did our job with the mega projects bill, we're done? All those questions yet to answer. Two more questions being asked here. Where's George McCaskey and where's Kevin Warren, the CEO and chairman of the Bears? Lawmakers stunned that on this very important weekend, those two principals have not been here. Back to you.